So we've reached our 12th finalist. Our 12th finalist is Yeeun Hwang, and Yeeun Hwang is returning this year. Third prize winner from the 2025. You were in the junior division.
Yes, I
What
was.
and what brought you back this year as a finalist?
Well, I just received an email saying that there's, an application opening for the Global Youth Challenge 2026. And I
Mhm.
really enjoyed the topic this year, so I decided to join again. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. And here you are again.
Yes,
So
here I
Yeeun, go ahead. You've got the floor.
Thank you. What do you want to be when you grow up? When we were young, adults often asked us these questions. We answered according to our interest, passion, and attractiveness of it. However, as we grew up, we became more realistic. We choose our occupations according to its income, title, satisfaction, and its possibility of being replaced by artificial intelligence. Our life choices, including myself, drastically changed from choosing my own passion to its chances of surviving in this world filled with humanly made robots. Are there any hopes in this confusing century where we are living side by side with artificial intelligence? Good morning, good evening, or even good afternoon to everyone. My name is Yeeun Hwang, and today we are gathered here to discuss how artificial intelligence shaped our careers. In the 21st century, people often categorize artificial intelligence as a negative influence. However, according to my interview with David, who's an industrial engineer and a current physics teacher, he believes that artificial intelligence is a positive improvement. When asked, he believes that artificial intelligence will bring us convenience and efficiency while increasing productivity. Furthermore, there are abundance of articles and research papers supporting David's point of view. According to Essay, artificial intelligence has allowed automation of repetitive tasks. This allowed employees to focus more on strategic and creative tasks. There are other advantages such as improved decision making and personalized experiences for both students and workers. Therefore, this shows that artificial intelligence has its own sparks for both occupational and academic purposes. Even though there are abundance of positive aspects of this technological improvement, there are negative consequences to our society. First and foremost, the unemployment rate has been significantly rising due to the rise of artificial intelligence. According to the Yes 123 survey in Taiwan, respondents felt on average 29.2% of job opportunities would be lost to AI over the next 10 years. Furthermore, a survey conducted by Harvard Business Review found that a majority of surveyed organizations have already made low to moderate 39% or larger 21% headcount reductions of anticipation of AI. Another 21% is hiring fewer people than normal. These resources support the statement that careers are currently being replaced by artificial intelligence. All in all, artificial intelligence has significantly shaped our present and future careers. Even when there are abundance of positive aspects of artificial intelligence, it is undeniable that it has shaped our careers forever. Individuals are turning down their dream careers because of the rise of artificial intelligence. However, there are errors present in artificial intelligence which makes it vulnerable to function by itself. This allows the individuals to work efficiently with AI tools
Hmm.
because it is crucial for humanities to work along with AI tools. And this will allow humanities to keep what us humans have been working for since youth. This is the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Yawen. So stand by. You're going to be receiving a question from York University's Katrin Cole.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for this presentation. If you could build on your project and you're developing the future ahead, what would be your most important hope? If you're thinking about your hopes for the future, what is most important for you?
Well, as a high school student, I believe that artificial intelligence are currently replacing humanities. And according to Ms. Huna Ferret, who is an Australia and New York, New Zealand Trade Commissioner based in Taiwan, she said that we are in a transition era. So we are currently learning how to work along with artificial intelligence. And as a high school student perspective, I've really hoped that we will have a solution to work along with artificial intelligence. So, talking back to the history, during the first industrial revolution around 1700s or 1800s, people were arguing that machines were replacing humans' work. And we have been through it. And I mean, in the past, when people were concerned about their jobs being replaced by machines, and if we think about it in the present time, it is quite similar to what happened in the first industrial revolution. And I feel like if we work among ourselves, like internationalism, or even we can work along with people from other countries to develop ideas and solutions to resolve and how we can work along with
Yeah.
artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
Yes.
I apologize, but I must ask a second question. If
Yeah.
you're looking at that, and your answer is lovely, and your positivity is very convincing. What would you recommend is the one skill that everyone should still have in this emerging age of AI? What is the one thing that we should still all learn?
Well, I think it is about communication with other
Okay,
human beings. Yes. I hope
okay.
that, yes.
So good. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I believe that communication is an essential skill for being a human being because you see, artificial intelligence is currently replacing like healthcare economically or even in other safety issues. And if there's one thing that we can keep as a human being, I believe that is communication. So through communication, we'll be able to resolve how we can adapt artificial intelligence to our daily lives and to resolve the problem. And in order to do this, once again, we have to communicate with others. And I believe that is why communication is the most essential skill to have as a human being.
Thank you. Thank you for returning. Lovely to listen to you. Thanks.
Thank
And
you.
over to the second question.
Yeah, second questioner is Professor Preeti Brahman.
Hello.
Hello, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming back. And I remember your presentation from last year. So nice to see you again. Okay, so I'm actually going to build on what Judge Catherine Cole just asked you in terms of what human skill is important. And in your essay, if you remember, you talk a lot about like empathy and trust. And you say that, you can't replace human empathy.
Yeah.
Yet if you've been reading the news, you can see that we're already seeing people form these deep emotional bonds with AI companions, and some of them say they're being better understood by AI, right? So my question to you is it possible that what we call empathy is just a need to be heard, and so then can AI replace us when it comes to empathetic listening?
Well, maybe artificial intelligence will provide, like emotional support for individuals. However, I think the bond between human beings are way beneficial and way stronger than the bond the artificial intelligence and a human being can make. So, for instance, a personal experience influences a individual the most. So when the listener has the same experience as the talker and the one who is suffering from a negative influence or trauma, and if the person listening has the same experience, then the person will likely to know what they should say. So when you're struggling with depression, let's say, artificial intelligence may provide you with solutions and empathetic words, but does it really help? I mean, a human being can give you empathetic like words and encouragements as well. And it is much more closer as we know that person has had the same experience as you, but artificial intelligence didn't. So I believe that the connection between human beings are way greater than the ones the artificial intelligence and a human being can make. Thank you.
Brilliant. I think you're making the point that simulated empathy is still very different than something that we embody as humans. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
And Preeti, if you wouldn't mind staying online here, have you any general thoughts you'd like to share with all of us?
Oh my God. As I'm listening to every student, each one of you is just so brilliant. I'm so motivated and I'm so glad to come back here as a judge every year because it's so nice to hear all your refreshing ideas. But as I'm listening, I can't help but feel that the future of work that we've been talking about isn't really about AI at all. It's
Mhm.
whether we our next generation, we are able to cultivate these skills in people who are still so surprised and so moved and ask all these questions. And so I think the impressive thing about each one of you isn't what you know about AI or the idea that you're bringing in about AI, but it's about what you're already doing and what you're already practicing. And AI can't do that, which is genuinely questioning what humans are moving towards. So thank you so much, and I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.